Well, you've returned. I'm glad that you have, because we are starting the 1 month club. This whole month, nothing but EXO. Nothing. So, I hope that you're as excited as I am. And for a little bit of a small announcement, we are going to be weaving in the subunits, but it won't take away from the OG group. We will just be interweaving it when I have time to be able to make more than one video. I'll just be able to upload it as a bonus. So that's the idea. So, here we go. My name is Aaron. I run this channel called Killdeer25. And I grew up as a metalhead. In fact, I'm wearing my Alter Bridge shirt. And that was a fun concert. But, you know, I still listen to metal. But I guess I can say this now. 1 year ago, EXO launched this channel. I reacted to it as a joke. Here we are a year later, and now over 1,400 subscribers of you, and I couldn't have asked for better people. You all are all amazing, and I'm so grateful that you've decided to even give this old bum a shot. So let's hop into it. We're doing Love Shot, speaking of which. We're doing that first. Return of EXO.
갈라질 때 숨이 막혀와 갈증이나 이 한 잔을 가득히 담아 넘칠 듯한 빛으로 오늘 밤에 It's the love shot. 이제 다시 재원들어보자. It's the love shot. 심장이 타, 내 말은 다 갈라질 듯한 믿음의 날 너로 적셔트며 채워가 꺼질 듯한 내 맘에 불을 붙여 Yeah. It's the love shot.
It's so smooth. It's so smooth. Wow. Coming in hot, are we? Coming in hot. Oh my goodness. Well, they certainly did not take any time and just really kind of just like decided to blow the mind, right? So here's some things that really stand out when you kind of are revisiting these guys because it's been a minute. And I know, and I apologize, but there's a reason I wanted this to happen. All of them together form a wall of sound. That's how I'm going to explain it. Because in reality, they were all so perfectly harmonized, right? It's near impossible to find cohesion like this. The song itself, I think, was really unique because it builds upon itself. It starts off with just them, starts off with just their vocals, and a small little kind of clicky, snappy noise. Then it starts to move in, and then suddenly you start getting that, it was actually the ska chord that I bring up so often, but it was done on like a keyboard of some sort, and because of that, it almost gave it this air of mysticism behind it. Like it almost sounds like something you'd hear in an Enya song almost. But then you add in the rest of the song right there, where you have their vocal builds up, and it creates a smooth, almost jazz-like speak box or squawk box kind of feel to it, almost like a lounge. But there's so much that's going on that shouldn't make it sound like that, but it does, and it's crazy. I don't know how they pull this off. Like, the production of this song is beyond immeasurable. And I know that's kind of crazy to say, but I kept going through and listening to this song, and every single time it just seemed like that there was something new to pick out. And not only that, it was dynamic. One thing that can kind of happen when you're mixing a song, mastering a song, whatever you want to call it, or both, it's kind of tough to make it all sound good and cohesive and work together. A lot of times when you just keep layering the sound on, after a while, it just kind of sounds like, in terms of metal, we have a term that we use called riff salad, where basically it's just kind of going off and it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're just riffing for riffing. And that's almost kind of what could be explained about really wonky mastering and mixing, because after a while it's just going to sound like a whole glob of nothing, even with everything that's in it. And of course, I think the important part about this, out of everything, of course, is the vocals. Everything else worked out great. Everything sounded fine. But if it wasn't for their vocals and the fullness they create with that wall of sound of having the members in there, it would not have worked as well. And there are other groups that maybe you could say could pull this off. And yes, I would tend to agree. Not to that extent. Not to that extent. So, anyway, that's about my explanation that I have. Is, for me, I am really, really hung up on a really good mix. And honestly, there's a lot of stuff in K-pop that is really well mixed. This is an exception to even that. It is, they are starting out, and they are swinging for this month. Holy cow. Anyway, I hope you liked the song as much as I did. And we will see you next time. Why did I snap?